I can't tell you what's happening to Seattle. Just it couldn't happen to a nicer group of people, than the people that are running Seattle. And I just, my heart goes out to them because the city council and all the mayor and everybody involved in the city government there are just beautiful, special spirits. And the way the spirit manifests itself in them, I celebrate. And a couple of days ago, the city council had a meeting, and some of these beautiful people and their beautiful spirits showed up with a beautiful, beautiful song. And
Because you're kind of scary disease talk to start the show. Maybe a little.
Yeah,
music
I thought this would brighten everybody's day.
Okay.
Because there are some people who are just, sure, they're hardworking, but they've taken time out of their day to write the words, then write the music, then practice it, then go to City Hall and sing it.
Ooh.
And try to get everybody else involved. And I want to play this because it's surprisingly catchy. Here it is.
There's an unwelcome sight in the neighborhood. A developer is being greedy. There's a hole in the sky where a tree once stood.
All right.
Such a lack of life and sound. All that's left is bare, muddy ground. A magnificent tree was murdered. The mighty dollar cut it down. There's a hole in the sky where the tree once was. Somebody's making money. Stand up. There's a hole in the sky where the tree
and
once
these lemmings
was.
do.
Somebody's making money.
There's a hole in
Laws protect exceptional trees, but the city grants exemptions to these. Instead, they reward the developer's greed and sanction the murderer's deeds. There's a hole in the sky where the tree once was. Somebody's making money.
Come on, everybody.
There's a hole in the sky where the tree once was. Somebody's making money. No more leaves shimmering with golden light. No more gentle shedding of rains. Nor tulip blossoms rustling in the wind. Now nothing remains.
Oh!
That hole in the ground where the tree once was. Somebody's making money.
Come on!
There's a hole in the sky where the tree once was.
Somebody's making money.
There's a hole in the
she's
sky,
keeping
in the sky.
Yeah.
Instead of a spreading canopy, there's a hole in the sky. Instead of a 90-year-old tree, there's a hole in the sky. That tree did not belong to you or me.
No.
There's a hole in the sky where the tree should be.
Wow, it was like a Broadway production. Now,
That was.
I defy you. I defy you now. You've only heard it once. I defy you to try all day to not sing. There's a hole in the sky where the tree once was. Somebody's making money. Now, somebody sent this to me. Okay, somebody sent this to me this morning.
It's already in my head.
I know. And I can't get it out of my head. And so it was my duty to pass it on to you today so it won't get out of your head. Your job is to pass it on to somebody else. Now, when I did this about 40 minutes ago, I didn't realize how catchy it really was for everyone. And I knew people were putting it together for the radio program, et cetera, et cetera. And I just came into the studios just a few minutes ago. And I was in the think tank where the writers were. I was in the production room where the producers were. And I just said, there's a hole in the sky where the tree once was. Come on. And everybody said, it's somebody's making money.
Wait, so I have several questions here.
Yeah, okay. Seattle, you're doomed.
So there's a hole in the
sky.
Where the tree once was. Why was the tree in the sky?
They plant them in the sky. They plant them in the sky in Seattle.
Is that really? Because it does seem like that's what she's advocating for.
I don't know. There's a hole in the ground where the tree once was.
Or There's a stump that wasn't here. There are branches up there. When I looked at the sky, I saw branches, and they're not there anymore.
Well, she kind of infers that when she says about the beautiful canopy that's missing now, and there won't be there won't be gentle rains now.
But like cutting down a tree doesn't change the sky in any way.
Right.
Like you could see the sky more clearly if we cut the trees down. That would actually give us more access to the sky, not less.
Right.
So I don't understand that. I will also point out, watching the video.
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
It's really good.
I'm posting this at glennbeck.com. And I've already retweeted it today.
Okay, so go watch it.
Go watch it.
You're going to be stunned to hear, if you're listening on the radio, that there's a person behind her dressed as a tree.
Right.
And you might be thinking,
like a green leotard with a hat with like
a leaf
leaves on it.
Yes.
Leaves. And it's beautiful.
It's a stunning development because you'd think they're probably dressed in suits, but no.
No.
And then there's like, they look like people who would be in the theater. And then there's just this one guy in a Seahawks shirt.
Right.
Like, I just not seem at all like he should be there.
Yeah.
It's a very
I'm not
weird
sure
look.
if they look like people that should be in the theater. They look like aged hippies.
Yeah, but that's who I would picture to be in the theater.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, in Seattle, you're probably right. You're probably right.
Is that the place where there's a hole in the sky where a tree once was?
Yeah. And somebody's making money.
I like how, too, they seem to get on city council for actually exempting certain trees.
Right.
Like, they're upset because some of the verse...
Play it again.
Okay,
I think it's worth
that's
playing it again.
Let's analyze this a little bit more closely.
There's an unwelcome sight in the neighborhood. A developer is being greedy. There's a hole in the sky where a tree once stood.
Now she waits to the music to
And
start.
she gets her phone out here and starts playing piano.
Such a lack of life and sound. All that's left is bare, muddy ground. A magnificent tree was murdered.
She's starting to get...
The mighty dollar cut it down.
She's starting to get very dramatic
There's a
here.
hole in the sky where the tree once was.
And pissed.
Somebody's making money.
She's very pissed out. They're not singing along.
She really
Where
is.
the tree
She
once
really is.
was. Somebody's making money.
And people stand.
Laws protect exceptional trees, but the city grants exemptions to these. Instead, they reward the developer's greed and sanction the murderer's deeds.
Stop.
I said that. Okay, now I understand the policy, I think. She's saying that the law is exceptional trees shall be protected. However, the city is saying, no, we're going to give the developers exemptions to cut those exceptional trees down. I believe that's her case.
Well, I think her case would be all trees are exceptional.
Well, no, she says, how can all trees be exceptional? That's like...
All people are exceptional.
No, they're not. If they're all exceptional, then none of them are exceptional.
Excuse me, all of the children are exceptional. None are failing. They're emerging. They're emerging as an exceptional human being. No, dummy, they got an F. They're flunking.
Right. That's like
no, they're emerging. That's the new language now.
That's the sort of woke thing you say about, like, they have those songs where it's like, you're perfect everywhere you are. Everyone is perfect. Well, if everyone is perfect, no one's perfect. What's the meaning of perfect if everyone's
and your
perfect?
Word games. All I care about is...
You're beautiful the way you are, Lizzo. No, you're not.
There's a hole in the sky where a tree once was. Somebody's making money.